Love is not a For You page. Have you ever sat in your room at 2 a.m., the blue light of your phone burning your eyes, staring at a pick-a-card tarot reading on TikTok? You're watching a stranger tell you that because the Three of Swords appeared, your crush is thinking about you. We've all been there. In 2026, we are technically the most romantically informed generation in history. We have the vocabulary of therapists. We know all the terms love bombing, situationship, benching, and anxious attachment styles. We can diagnose a relationship before it even starts. But here is the provocative question. Are we actually falling in love with people, or are we just falling in love with what the internet tells us love should look like? We have applied what I call the online standard to our hearts. Think about how we consume content. We want it fast, we want it high definition, and we want it to fit an aesthetic. We scroll through couple goal videos, perfectly lit, highly edited, set to a trending soundtrack that makes everything feel deep. As a result, we start to believe that if our own lives don't have the same cinematic filter, they must be broken. We've developed this consumer mindset for people. If someone doesn't hit 100% of our digital checklist on the first day, we think they aren't the one. We've traded the messy, awkward, beautiful reality of being a teenager, the cracking voices, the sweaty palms, the nervous silences, for a digital standard of perfection that no real human being can actually meet. Furthermore, we have stopped trusting our own hearts. We've outsourced our intuition to an algorithm. Instead of actually talking to the person we like, we go to the comment section of a stranger's post to see if their behavior is a red flag. We let a 15-second clip decide if someone is our soulmate or a karmic lesson. We are so scared of being cringe or getting hurt that we've become terrified of the one thing that actually makes love work: communication. We would rather spend 5 hours decoding a cryptic Instagram story or checking who they followed recently than spend 5 minutes asking a simple, honest question. We are letting an algorithm designed to keep us scrolling dictate the most private parts of our life. Consequently, we are more connected to our screens than the person sitting across from us. In contrast to the online standard, real love is built in the offline moments. The moments that are too ugly or too boring to ever make it to a For You page. An algorithm is designed for an instant gratification. It gives you exactly what you want, right when you want it. But a real relationship requires friction. On social media, the advice is always to protect your peace and block them at the first sign of a disagreement. But in real life, those disagreements are where you can actually grow. When you talk it out, you learn who they really are. When you navigate a misunderstanding, you build trust. By following the digital standard of disposable love, where we skip people like we skip ads, we are screening out the depth that only comes from staying. The online standard is a lie. It's a marketing tactic because the best part of love, the real parts, are the ones that are too messy to post. There is no tarot card, no red flag list, and no For You page that knows your heart better than you do. My call to action for you today is this. The next time you're confused about your feelings, put your phone in another room. Don't check their likes, don't look at their active status, and please, don't ask the TikTok filter for a sign. Go to that person, look them in the eye, have a real unedited, potentially awkward conversation. The most revolutionary thing you can do in a world of digital noise is to finally think for yourself. Thank you.